Hey guys, Hooked of RH Base Building, and today we've got some bases from the World Championship Grand Finals. All the bases today going to be built by Stephan for the Tribe Gaming team. Tribe Gaming finished third in World, so clearly the RH Base Building team did their part to help out. And let's have a look at some of the base links for you all today. So I've got 3 bases in this video. We've also got another video coming up which will have more. And I hate doing this because I personally like Mask a lot. He's a really, really lovely guy, but we've got to show all the fails irrespective of who they are. And unfortunately that includes Mask here. And this is the critical mistake right here. That second wall breaker, if you missed it, go back and have a look. That second wall break was meant to be in between the gold storage and the elixir storage. He thought he could get the break there, but he couldn't get the wall break there because of the open wall at 12 o'clock. Just did enough. He still got the wall break, but it's going to be so much harder to get these sneakers in because they have to travel that much further. And as you can tell, he's already down to 5 sneakies here. Now, he pulls most of it, but look at this. These sneakies go to that elixir storage there. It's super unlucky, and you hate to see it happen to someone, let alone, Mask, someone I like a lot. But it was unfortunate to happen on the world stage. This is actually the first fail of this war, and if I'm correct, was the only fail of this war. Now, he does an insane recovery here with the rage to get the town hall down. So kudos there, great recovery, but ultimately those open walls at the top have cost Mask a rage spell and a whole minute. Now normally this portion of the attack takes like 40-45 seconds, so probably cost him an extra 30 seconds, but that's huge because it's forcing him to rush here, and this Sui's not going to go as well as he would like either. As you can tell, he's doing the quote-unquote Soham strategy here. It's seriously strong, and I didn't actually expect to see it so much at Worlds. I thought people would be baiting it, but apparently not. Look at these skellies, by the way. These skellies absolutely destroy the RC. That scatter shot was such an obvious spot to send the Royal Champion, and those skellies, look, the RC eventually gets through them, but by then she's lost so much of her health, and she's not really going to get the push he wanted, because he wants her to take down this enemy queen here, potentially. She actually does, though, so kudos to her. But look at this. We're starting the bats here with 50 seconds left. It's just not enough time. Even worse, there's still 2 wizard towers up. It's just a bit too much, and we've only got 3 freezers left, but we use one there, and we used another one there. It's just completely and utterly swagged. But you can't really blame Mask for panicking. That one was swagged as well. He didn't need it. Except for the airboat, that queen was actually tanking the wizard tower, and look at it, this final wizard tower will do its thing, and that's really unfortunate for Mask there. It was going to be a time fail regardless. He nearly saved it, but ultimately, I'm probably not doing a fair justice to RH Base Building here, but ultimately, it was that town hall compartment. It looked easy to get that town hall down, but with the knowledge that that wall break would go so low, the other storages were set perfectly, and Mask didn't stand a chance. We have Young V coming in here for Vatang up against Nabrax's base, and as you can tell, coming in with Pekka Smash. Now, I really like this base. This is quite a different style of anti-3. All the Infernos, on the same side of the base as the Town Hall, whereas you kind of have the back end littered with scatter shots and the Eagle. Now, the sweepers are a little funky, and you can see why Young V's coming in with this attack here. Really easy ward and walk, and then you can just go straight through the Eagle artillery comp here. We wall break on the right-hand side, easy peasy. Just waiting for the water to do its thing, but anytime you can get the Eagle down immediately, for a Pekka Smash attack, it's huge. The Eagle is your biggest threat. So obviously, gonna go straight into this comp. Now, it sounds like I'm critiquing the base, but the one thing about this is if you kind of know what the attackers are going to do, it allows you to plan, and let's see how this base is ready for this attack. Now, it's a Hound CC, obviously Not a great CC, but not the worst CC ever for this attack strategy. The Super Wizards go through it super quickly. The worst CC is probably triple Ice Golem, but it's super risky because it won't pull if an air army is used. And look at this. Everything went out of that compartment. Nothing stayed in. And everything in the core died. It looked like the Pekka Smash should just roll over it. But there was actually a lot of damage in those compartments. All those multis I was talking about. A Grand Warden, the CC. And everything died so quickly here. And as you can tell, Yang V's got quite the dilemma here. He's got to figure out how to save the 2-star. Now, he's got plenty of resources to be able to potentially do it. But we're losing heal. There's only one left. It's not looking good for him at all. RC being used down the bottom. Using her in front of the Queen, which is kind of... I don't know how to describe it. But using her to tank for the Queen, which is interesting. That poor lassie doesn't really get a good go of it, you know, tanking for the single Inferno. But Queen and RC here. RC's rage wears off. The Queen's still doing her thing. She's got her ability, though, so she is going to save the Town Hall, unfortunately, for the Tribe Gaming guys. But I'm sure they'll take any defense you could get. Defense was huge at Worlds. A lot of high-scoring wars, so any stop you could get would matter so much. And this base held beautifully, honestly. I haven't seen a Pekka Smash disappear that quickly in a long time, particularly without the Eagle being up. So there's something about this base clearly super strong in the core of it. And unfortunately for Yang V here, only going to be coming in with the 85% attack. And the last base of the video here is this one here. And one coming in with the Queen Charge Dragon Rider attack. Seriously strong. What video would we have without it? So we're going to bomb safe. I believe this is a safe blimp. Yeah, safe blimp the Town Hall. Not really a lot you can do as a defender there. If you want to invest a couple of Seeking Air Mines to stop that, maybe you could do that. But, like, it's just, you'd much rather use your Seeking Air Mines elsewhere, honestly. We pull the CC out. I don't know why you used the poison there, actually. That was kind of a waste. But the Hound Headhunter CC doing its thing. It's still the most popular CC in the game. Now, there's a wall break into the Scatter Comp here. I don't think that's for the Queen, though. Just given how the funneling's gone, that could very well be for... Sorry, that could very well be for the King. But let's see how this goes here. Now, the one downside for our base here is have a look. If the Queen doesn't go into that Scatter Comp, which is looking likely... she can still reach everything from this compartment aside from that scatter shot. But as I said, that's for the King to get. Never mind though. Apparently, Juan wanted the Queen to go into that scatter comp, but really weird spot to start the Queen there. I think he just wanted to keep her out of range of any damage on the base while she was dealing with the CC, but it's cost him everything. And let's see if he can adjust on the fly. Apparently, I'm better at coming up with plans here. No, obviously, I am not. But this charge doesn't look too bad here. Let's see if there's a little too much damage on it. Probably not, though. Kind of chilling at this point in time. 1 minute 20, though. That's a huge plus for us. That because... Obviously, good that you pull the CC out, but it did cost Juan a lot of time because he is not. You don't rage when you pull the CC to the edge of the base. And all that time trying to figure out how to save this attack and the different plans he could come up with has cost him about 30 seconds time. Now the Dragon Riders come in on the right side. They don't have a Warden because for some reason we use the Warden with our ground heroes. It is seriously powerful though when you do that, and there's not really a lot you can do to stop that as a base builder other than make the other part of your base that Warden's not getting as difficult as possible. And the Dragon Riders, you can tell, are already falling. That single's doing work. That drop down Archer Tower does so much damage at short range. It takes a huge amount of health off the Dragon Rider. There's also this scatter shot here. We freeze that. The RC is actually just missing this air defense. But look at how much... Look, all the defenses are down. But look at the cleanup needed here. Just too much time needed for this plan. Both dealing with the CC to just even setting up the safe blimp buys you a lot of time as a defender. And look, you'd much rather defend... have a proper defense but you take any defense, and if an attack is doing something that simply put takes too much time, then it's a free defense for you. So unfortunately there for one, but good news there for the Tribe Gaming, not only players, but their fans as well. But that's it from me. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video here. Got some base links that you can use for your CWL in the coming months until we get some Worlds bases next year. But obviously Worlds, the final huge Town Hall 14 tournament. So only a couple more videos from that, and then from there we're just gonna have to see what content we can come up for you guys. If you have some specific ideas on the content you'd like to see, let us know in the comments down below. But that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you soon.